Whoa! 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 Oh! Like I'll be on my own again today. I'm planning to upload a footage of me and someone watching the English dub episode 1. Yeah, so that'll hopefully be uploaded sometime this week. It's funny because I'm also recording my own audiobook of Liar Game manga. I just did chapter 34, the one that's titled Yokoya. But it's funny because like I tend to record those audio chapters like 3 times a week usually, and 3 chapters is about how much an episode of the anime covers at a time. So it seems like I'm like just keeping my lead by the same amount because I cover 3 chapters in a week and then the anime covers 3 chapters in a week. So I just started the Contraband game and it literally just started the Downsizing game. Let's see if the episode's... Oh, excuse me. Demons of the Shadow Realm! 0 minutes left of room on the camera, and that's why I had to free up some space, and then I checked, and it's here! I felt so like you know that, you know, it's just it sucks that like the Liar Game subreddit is so negative. Like honestly, it's incredible that the Liar Game subreddit. Sorry, it's incredible that the Liar Game subreddit managed to hit 10,000 followers, even if it has gone down. Like, it was at 10,000, now it's currently at, what is it? What, can you see it? Can you see it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, 9.9. It's backwards on the camera. It was like mirrored. But anyway, yeah, and then someone's like, what blows my mind is that they wait like a decade late to make a Liar Game anime, and then they just throw it to die on Crunchyroll. And I'm just like, dang, that is really pessimistic. Okay, anyway. Let's watch it. Episode 8. I'm pressing play, and let's see when it starts. I'm really wondering, like, what the dub did with Fukunaga, because it's like, I assume that they know that the twist about Fukunaga, right? So I just kind of want, I don't know, like, I hope that they didn't just like, okay, the next episode is not available in English US. Who cares? I'm a fan of the show! Okay, here we go. Starting. Now playing on Crunchyroll. What are we advertising this time? What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen. I have never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm loyal to Liar Game. I'm watching Liar Game. Skip. Okay. Starting. Distoa Game. It's bringing me flashbacks to the J-drama. I remember, like, in the J-drama... Okay, so they're even throwing Akiyama into the flashback? Okay, theme song. I get copyrighted. So, anyway, like, in the J-drama, they really amp up the cliffhanger. Like, people say that the J-drama is better than the anime, and, like, sure, there are elements that are better, but I think that they're both great. And, like, the J-drama also has flaws. Like, the J-drama really goes to town on this cliffhanger of, you must sacrifice one person for this game. And it, like, shows, like, intense, like, zoom-ins of everyone's faces. And I was just like, okay, but, like, okay, I mean, I read the manga, so I was, like, speedrunning everything, so I didn't really have time to think about it. But if the anime ended in that sense, I think a lot of people would be like, that's a really stupid cliffhanger, because wouldn't everyone just vote for Fukunaga because she betrayed everybody? But I think the anime did a good job ending how it did, because I didn't see anybody say that in any of their reactions. I just saw, like, maybe I missed someone, but, like, I've just seen people say, like, oh, wow, like, is Neo really not going to be able to make this even though it's one loser? But no one seems to have that revelation of, wait, why would anyone... Well, then again, they don't even know what the game is, right? They don't even know that it involves voting for each other. Like, they don't know. That's the thing. Like, I think that this anime is good. And I saw someone say that, like, even though they don't like it, they somehow managed to end each episode in a way that makes them want to watch the next episode, which is an undeniable achievement. Like, yeah, my anime list started at 7 out of 10. Now it's down to 6.4 or whatever. But that it only dropped by 0.6, you know? And on IMDb, it has, like, 7.2 out of 10. On Crunchyroll, it has, like, 4.3. Here we go. Oh, Kikuzawa's interrupting this time. He sounds a lot older than he looks. Damn, it dropped again. A new episode airs and it drops again to 6.40. It was at 6.41. Neo hate. I'm sorry, I just need to say, like, how does it drop again? Literally, the moment this episode aired, it drops again. Like, how? Like, people, so that means that people, like, because I haven't even watched it yet, and the episode has just come out. So people are literally, like, standing there, like, waiting for the exact moment that the episode drops, and then they watch it, and then they see that Neo doesn't do anything, or you know, whatever, suffers, like, gets, whatever. And then they go and leave a negative review that supposedly they haven't left yet. So, like, do they have, like, their own little group of Liar Game haters? And they're like, all right, this week, you all will be the batch to write negative reviews. I don't know, whatever. Sorry, I'm just updating that now it's at, because it fell to 6.41 on May 19th and now it's May 25th. Okay, they have animations. They have animations. This is what I wanted to see for round 1 and 2. I think like people would have liked it a lot more if they had these animations. And it's fine. I get that they probably were low on budget, but it's just like, you know, I'm just pointing it out. Did they give a 1-ounce reference yet? Because these L tickets are a 1-ounce reference. I'm sorry, I know I suck as a reactor. Poor Neo just has an alarm clock, teddy bear, iron thing, calculator, teapot. And why would you sell your teddy bear? That's like really sucks though, because like I know I brought it up like tons of times already, but just like the concept of the minority game, they give you a whole buffet of food, and for this one they're like, you might die of thirst here, and like it's crazy to think that the game might come to that. L ticket, here we go. They're not even trying to make this a 1-ounce reference. Oh well. Man, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks that they don't seem to be going for a 1-ounce reference here. I get that the people working on it probably just didn't really know what they were doing. They were just given the Liar Game manga and told make this an anime, but I don't know. That would have been a good spot for the theme song. There's just a random bowling pin. I get that it's a bowling alley, but I just find that funny that you just put like what if that falls over? Are you gonna bother putting in the money to replace that? Everyone's like, I saw one guy, like, you know, one guy on my anime list. Ooh, there's birds here. Oh, little birdies. Hey, Mohawk. The thing is like, what was I saying? Yeah, I saw someone say that everyone's on a waiting game for Contraband game. Come on, man. This arc is good. All the arcs are good. Whoa. I saw one bird just fly away, and now there's 4? Whoa! They just keep multiplying. They just keep coming out of nowhere. Okay, there we go. Voting out Fukunaga, huh? I saw someone say that like Fukunaga sucks or whatever, and then someone else responded and said, she will put the wig on eventually and she stays around for the rest of the of the series. And they were just like, dang it, that's too bad, I'll have to drop it. Whoa, when did Miura end up in hell? Sorry, I know I'm not paying attention. Well, Fukunaga is the only one that's all lit up. What do you mean the animation is bad? bad? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm just so sick of everyone being so negative. I think this anime is good. Here we go. The birds are getting closer. The birds are closer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm just complaining about people complaining about the anime. I'm just trying to think of a different world where everyone loves this anime and everyone says, yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Because, you know, that is kind of how it is. Like, I've met people, like, in real life and online who are oblivious to the reviews. And they said that they watched this and that they think it's cool. And I'm just thinking, like, imagine if everyone was just that chill. And we didn't have the noisy, negative loudmouths, like, making, like, kind of ruining the experience for the rest of us. Then this would be cool. Because, like, you know, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, like, Moriarty the Patriot only got 24 episodes. One Out's got 24 episodes. Tomodachi Game, Classroom of the Elite for its first season. No Game, No Life. They all got less than that. And at the end of the day, like, there are tons of anime that come out. And, like, it's not like I'm really paying attention to any of the rest. And you know, we all just pick our favorites. And not every anime has to be the most talked about thing in the world. I think the only animes that are actually talked about by everyone are, like, Death Note and, like, maybe Code Geass. And, like, sure, like, people have heard of Naruto and Dragon Ball Z or whatever, but they don't watch them. They just know them as, like, anime. And then when they hear anime, they think that it's fighting. Like oh, Liar Game's an anime. I mean, like, there's fighting overnight. No, it's mind game stuff. Whatever. Okay, let's go back to it. I like this because this is where the characters get characterized, like the ones other than Fukunaga, Akiyama, and Neo. And the thing is like, I remember when the trailer came out and there was the shot of the Joker card hitting the table, or the shot of Akiyama running. Because I was thinking for a moment, like, are they even going to do that? Like, are they going to try and, like, change the story a bit so that Neo's a little bit less dependent on Akiyama at the beginning? But, so when I saw those shots, I was like, okay, good. So they are doing what the manga did. See, like, I feel like this is a refreshing arc because you're seeing the other NPC characters talk. Like, I think that that's cool. I'll upset my parents. I do kind of wonder what, like, because, you know, I visited Japan, but it was, like, just for a week, and obviously it's not like I lived there or grew up there, so, like, I really wonder, like, if it's, like, cooler or something growing up in Japan, like, the whole emphasis on, like, oh, you can't upset your parents, like, you have to study hard. Like, I've heard, like, in South Korea, which I know is not Japan, but, in South Korea, like, apparently they'll have, like, a final exam in high school that can determine what career you can have, and that exam is so important that they literally stop airplanes from flying over schools at that time so that they don't distract the students. That's awful to set your entire future on one exam. See, like, okay, I'm sorry. People are going to complain about this. People are going to say, Neo, you're so dumb, you're an idiot. No. I'm sorry, like, okay, sure, maybe you specifically wouldn't fall for this. Just like Fukunaga says later in the episode, maybe you wouldn't betray everyone, but how can you say it's true for the rest of us? I'm sorry, but this was a really good plan by Fukunaga. I don't think it even makes that much sense, but, like, it's natural to hold a grudge. It's natural to hold a grudge against someone who is, like, more privileged than you, whether it's money or anything, social status or whatever. Like, no matter how good they are, and no matter how much you might hate this other scumbag, the moment that you find out that this person specifically, has, like, stuff that you would kill for, like, you're here in debt, you're here 100 million in debt at least, and then you find out that this person is in the black, as they put it, by 40 million. Like, you're going to naturally hold a grudge against that. And the way that Fukunaga uses that is great. People are going to criticize Neo for being stupid, but not Fukunaga for being smart. It's like, it annoys me. That's a trailer shot, I think. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, there's the trailer shot. Uh-oh. Oh, Kikuzawa's looking a little bit depressed. He's feeling a little bit bad. And even then, Fukunaga's gonna bring up that there's still a chance that she might lose. Like, it could be Neo, it could be Fukunaga. They're both kind of hated right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know the feeling. Oh my god, she's standing in front of the bowling alley. That's the thing, is like, in the manga, I keep forgetting that this takes place at a bowling alley. See, Neo's getting angry. People are saying, oh, Neo's so pure. She's getting angry. And here, Fukunaga's like immediately being like, no, I didn't betray. Like, she's doing a good job. Both of them. Why are they standing on a checkerboard? Like a brown wall with a red line with that. Either you or I would inevitably lose. That's what I just said. Hi. Aww? On these L tickets. I once met a guy called Takuchi Toya who knows about these things. I haven't read one out, so for all I know, Takuchi never even sees an L ticket, but I assume it plays a major role. Here we go now, you're good at math. Better at math than I am. My mom's always like, oh, like my mom's always talking about like how like when she was an elementary school student, she would always do her times tables over and over again until it was like burned into her brain, and then anytime that I'm not able to figure out a math equation, like instantly she's all like, oh, I guess it has been a while since you've been in math class. Huh? Meanwhile, there was a time once when like this, you know, this angle, I said it was 90 degrees. My mom said it was 45 degrees. And she was like convinced of that. And she again was like, it's been a while since you've been in math class. And I was like, no, like you're wrong. And I literally pulled out my phone and I was about to Google it. And then she's all like, and then she suddenly burst out laughing. She's like, wait, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm insecure about my math skills, okay? Sorry that I can't figure out 6 plus 8 on the dot. 14, right? Because 7 plus 7 is 14. Here we go. These animations are helpful. See, again, sorry, I'm sorry. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's like people are complaining about the first few episodes for not having a big budget, but like they were so simple. You didn't need any of that. You need the animation here. You need to take the money that you were going to place on the first few episodes. You need them here, and that's what they're doing. Okay. I need to calm down. I need to stop thinking about what other people are saying. I want to see people react to this scene, because even I can't even keep up with this. Is Neo gonna smile, or is she gonna be like, Fukunaga's gonna be like, oh, I just did this so that you'd agree to my plan. And Neo's like, I would have agreed to it anyway. And Fukunaga's like, no, you wouldn't. I was a villain. I love that. They're standing back. Oh my god, this is so good. Have their backs to each other. But again, like, if they do bother, like, I get that she said, like, oh, but the idea behind it is that they're so determined that either Fukunaga or Neo is going to lose that they're not even worrying about it. But they could still gather together and like give each other 5 votes each in a circle or whatever, or in a circle of 3 and 2 or whatever. And then everyone gets 50 votes. Sure. I love how Nao's just like, Sugoi. Like, because with Akiyama, she was all like, Sugoi, or Sugoi. And now she's just like, Sugoi. It's like, that's amazing, but like, why the hell did you do that? It's like, what was I going to say? I was going to say something that I forgot. Oh yeah, the game never covers what would happen if there is a tie for last place, which is funny because like the players bring it up a few times. In the Minority game, they never bring up what would happen if everyone voted the same option, which would become more likely as you get less players. Like when you're down to 3 players, the only options would either be someone wins or everyone votes for one option. And presumably it would just be they would treat it as a draw and then redo it. But I just find it funny that the game never even touches on it. Like they didn't, whatever. But the players here, like later on, they'll be like, okay, I'm in last place. You're also in last place. Fukunaga's in last place. Fukunaga's a smart person. So she's probably going to come up with something, which means that you or I are in danger. And it's like, okay, yeah, what would happen? Is it going to be like a sudden death round? Or 5 birds just like descended into the backyard at the same time. Okay, whatever. Excuse me. One was like over there. I'm not even sure if it actually landed. It went woo. Yeah, I find it funny that like they give you 3 hours at the start. Like 6 hours for Minority games is a bit too much, but you know. They like narrow down the time. First it was 6 hours at a time. Now it's 3 hours for a head start and then 1 hour after that. Whoa, all the birds just flew away in unison, and one was just up there. Oh, Nao's eyes look so cute. Why is Lero Nera on a screen? Like, I don't get it, because, like, he still seems to be live, I think. Oh, that was a good nod. Now I won't lose. I thought the subtitle said want to lose, won't lose. My eyes are not good. They're okay. They're good enough. Oh god. They're like counting them in front of her. Like in the J-drama, they just like read them in silently and then showed it. I have chills. I have goosebumps. I should maybe turn on the light. Let's meet again, then. Explain yourself this instant. Stand your ground now. Good job. His eyes were all like quivering. Don't worry, Fukunaga's gonna come again. Brand new plan. Now's not the time to break down. I'm gonna do something. Hey, you with the 1-out shirt. Relatable. I do like how I pay attention to the fact that not everyone's gonna get an even 5 votes each time. Because Nao has to vote for people as well. It's a shot from the trailer. Well, the theme song, but not quite, but like it's similar enough. Aww. And everyone's gonna be watching this episode and being like, Neo's such a dummy. She deserves this. Under contract. Akiyama, man, you're screwing it up for everybody. You're giving Fukunaga ideas. Concepts. It says she said it. Okay, good. Good. Who's doing the subtitles? Because they're referring to Fukunaga as she. In the manga, they keep referring to her as he until, like... Actually, I think they do it the whole time. Like, because I remember, like, even at the end, in the last arc, when, like, Yokoya is asked, and he says, like, that person was weak. But I think he literally says, that man was weak. I don't know, whatever. I know in Japanese it's, like, different because they have, like, words that are obviously different in terms of gender. En français, il y a des mots qui est masculin ou féminin. Alors, table et la table, c'est que feminine. It's like, it's so confusing. And apparently, like, in other languages, there are, like, other... I like how Miura just... Sorry. I know that's just like a fashion choice, but I just find it funny that Miura has like a chain connecting from his ear to like his nose. Like, I've never seen anyone like that. It's cool. And like, he doesn't do it on both sides. I know that it might not look as good if he did it on both sides, but at least then he'd be symmetrical. I don't know. Because it's random bowling balls. Like, I'm certain that someone's gonna react to this episode and say, why doesn't someone pick up a bowling ball and whack Fukunaga on the head? Because violence isn't prohibited yet. And even if it was, maybe it's worth it. I remember someone was saying, like, in musical chairs, they don't understand why no one just, like, punched Yokoya in the face, took the 100 million debt, and then, you know, it's like, they just say that, like, oh, you got 100 million debt if you do violence, and then it's just kind of treated as, like, okay, so violence is just not an option. It's still an option, it's just then you have to... I feel something, I just feel something inheritably, is that the word? Yeah. Awkward about just saying, pay me. Like, pay me 5 million each. Well, like, I could be like, but if I could get 5 million from each of you, then, but no, it's just like, pay me 5 million. J-Drama, he's all like, oh, you think this was all to buy food and water? Isn't there like a Don't Let the Pigeon book where he's like, what, everyone knows a puppy needs plenty of sunshine and water, and the joke is that he's thinking of a plant. Like, that's not the joke of the book, but it's like funny that the pigeon thinks that that's how you treat a puppy. And then I think the joke is that the puppy's really big and he doesn't want, I don't know, whatever. I just remembered that off the top of my head. There's like other children's books that are cool because it's like press this button and then turn the page and then oh no, I don't know, it's cool. Sorry. Well, how do we know that you're not trying to trick us like you're claiming that you're trying to trick Neo? I get that the idea is that they're supposed to be smart enough to comprehend it. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I bet that someone reacting to this episode is going to say that. They're going to say that they should say, how do we know that you're not trying to trick us as you're trying to trick Neo? And my response to that is because these characters are smart and able to understand that what Fukunaga is saying makes sense. I'm not smart enough to get this. You're not smart enough to get this. It's really good. Okay. This is what happens when I'm reacting. I just lose my cool. We're almost done. AKA the last vote. Uh-oh! Ooh! Whoa! 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 Oh! She's gonna crush his skull in! Now Neo's in hell! Akiyama, go! Go, Akiyama! I like that. That was a good freaking episode. That was a good... And the fact, like, I was... Because, like, Akiyama's booking it down the street. Like, you know, in the trailer, that's part of, like, a huge dramatic music. Here it was just silent. Literally no music. That was so cool, man. I don't know. How are people going to react? Like, how are people going to react? Like, people are going to be like, no, Akiyama, don't come and save Neo. Meanwhile, Miura literally almost got killed. Like, jeez. Okay, I gotta upload this.